Hello again. Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Factorio. So, I made another car. I had to. So that way I can get around my base a bit quicker and whatnot. I have discovered that you can drive through electric poles and all the transfer... Wait, what did I hit there? Oh, okay. I can't drive through electric poles, in fact. I was able to drive through them earlier, it felt like, but... yeah, maybe I can't. But this is actually kind of cool. You can actually put your cars on a transport belt and drive them along, but or you know, they'll set on it and go down the transport belts. But anyways, since the last episode, I've just basically kind of built out concrete. Well, I did it again. Maybe this isn't the best idea at the moment. Long term, we are going to have places where we can drive through, but right now, it's kind of a mess with all these electric wires, so maybe I can't do that. I know if I hit the walls, it does damage, so I've built out the concrete and, you know, done that. And that's been the main thing that I have done. Maybe I'll park that right there. Or maybe I'll park it down where it actually needs to be parked at. I'll park it like right here. But some of these turrets have gotten like piercing ammo, I've noticed, and they shred mobs. They absolutely shred them. It has been a little bit since the last episode, just basically time more than anything. I did complete a couple researches for like the gun turret related stuff. I don't think it shows up in here, but this right here, I have gotten gun turret damage, and I got the next tier of... where does it show these things? Right here, I got the bullet damage too. Research done, some of that stuff, and I got the landfill research because we'll use that at some point. And then, let's see, I've been kicking away at iron, so all the miners are right up to there now. I think they're all running right now. It does appear so, but I have cleared out this little section over here and some of this up through here. It's steadily getting cleared on iron. So I do have some coal coming up. I'm going to have to set up a sorter for that, which is fine. And actually, let's go ahead and do that. While we're here, well, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to put a splitter right here. We're going to say that iron, right side... iron goes down through there. No, wait. I'm sorry. Left side. Iron goes through. Okay. And that way it's just going to send all the iron down through here and smelt it. Toss that into there. And then we can have the coal, you know, come out for now like that. It's not going to... long term, it's not going to be here, of course. But and then we'll just have the coal go over there. That'll be fine. But anyways, today what we are going to do is, first and foremost, we're going to finish bringing up the stuff from last episode. Oh, by the way, I've got concrete research running at the moment up there at the top right. It's actually kicking through it at a decent rate. Even though it's 1,000 research things that it's got to do, you can see I'm not keeping up on red at the moment. I need to sort that. We will. It's basically just gear production, of course. That's slow. And I think... I mean, not all of these are running at the moment, so I think I just need to increase the amount of iron that's coming down these belts. At the end of the day, that's what I need to do. Which we're working up to, I promise. But anyways, it is kicking through the concrete research at a decent rate. I mean, these are 30 seconds apiece for it to run that. But we need to bring up some of that military stuff that we've been making. And we've actually got a decent amount backed up on here of the military research packs. Because once iron built up, it's actually been... iron just recently got backed up. But it's kicking through these at a decent rate now, which is good. So what we're going to do is... we're going to go ahead and just bring this stuff over... I've actually got to run it under the ground, like right in here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves like 3 batches of underground belts. And we are just going to take this under, take this under, take that under, right there. And then, which we're actually going to add one more thing to this. This line is the one that has the gun turrets and the ammo, which there's no gun turrets backed up at the moment. That's fine. Let's see, is this where I want to split it? Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do then. Let's bring this down, like right... Actually, I feel like I should drop all of these. We'll do that. That. And then what we're going to do... Yeah, let's drop all of these. Just a little bit here. And we're going to have underground belt there, underground belt there. And then we're going to bring this up like so. We are going to bring this one over and up to there. Bring this one over and up to there. And then one thing that I want to do is I want to make a quick assembling machine. And I don't really need many of these. I'm going to make one for right now. I may end up adding a second one. We'll see. And I'm just going to set this up like right... Yeah, we're going to put this right here. And then, yeah, I might end up adding a couple more to this. Let me get some more iron plates real quick. We're going to add one more thing to our automation line right there. So I'll get like 2 more assembling machines. And we'll have one right there, one right there. That's perfect. And then we're going to set up inserters there, there, there. We're going to tell this that it's going to make stone walls and copy and paste. And we'll go ahead and set that up with some power. There we go. And then we're going to add a transport belt line that comes out right here and just kind of wraps over and connects onto there. And then inserters there, 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 and connect those up. Okay, so it's going to start making some stone walls for us. Great. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this out. Let's see, we'll do that. We'll do that. So these can start coming up. And I need more transport belts. Let me go grab some of those. They're all backed up. So we've got plenty of them. Which we are going to be, here soon, we're going to be automating the higher tier ones. In fact. It's going to have to get cleaned up a little bit. I've got to go through and just redo a lot of the wiring now that I've got the better ones. I do want the substation, though, before I do too much rewiring, I think. Okay, so we're going to bring this stuff up. We are going to bring this up. Just to right there for now is fine. So we've got 2, 4, and then we'll have 5 items altogether on that side once we get this plugged up. It'll make sense here in just a second. Okay, and then let's bring this stuff under the ground here. Let's get ourselves another underground belt. And just plug that up. And we'll bring it up. Right there is fine. Let's set up a splitter. And we'll have it just right there. Okay, so it's going to split. And we're going to say that the output priority left side is coal. So all the coal is going to come out of this side. Let's go ahead and just bring this up. One more there. Just clean that up. There we go. And then we're going to have this split off. Coal's going to run up alongside here. Grenades are going to run up alongside here. And then we'll have, in the middle, we're going to have that open because we're going to put, we'll probably have like electric poles that run through there, and we'll have lights and things like that that kind of run up there through the middle. So we'll just bring this up like that. And then just like the other ones, it's going to go off in this direction. Okay. Which actually, I wonder... Let me try something. Let me make a splitter. I think this will work. Because I want to double layer these. So if we did a splitter right there, I like my double layered main resources. There we go. So now we're double layering the coal. So it'll kind of match these other ones. Stone normally down through there, but it's a little bit spotty now that we're making walls. So, but they're backing up quick. I mean, it's stone. It's not something that I really have issues with necessarily. And then we're going to make a steel chest, put it there, and a fast inserter. Put that right there. And we need to run some power up to this. There we go. And we are stockpiling coal now. And I'm just going to let it fill up, well, I'll let it fill up to like right there on coal. Okay, so that's put in now. And then we need to bring up, this is just grenades. Okay, I could add something else to this. But I don't know if there's anything else that I want to add to it. I would want it to be like military-based stuff. I don't know if shotgun shells are going to be important for us or not. I don't know, because I actually don't like the shotgun. I'm not a big... In any game, I'm not really a big shotgun fan. I don't normally run a lot of shotguns. Excluding like Overwatch, which is not really the same thing, I don't feel like. It's a little bit different. So I think... Let's see. Let's look at the research. What does it take? Because I can't remember. I think it's the oil processing. No, it's not oil processing. What is it that adds the next research pack? Right here. Okay, it's advanced electronics. For that, we need advanced circuits, which take the plastic and stuff. Copper cables. And then we need engine units and electric mining drills. Maybe we should go ahead and automate engine units. That's steel plates, iron gears. Oh, pipes. We could go ahead and automate pipes. Pipes are pretty cheap. Just iron plates. We could add iron plate or pipes to this. So we'd always have those on hand. And then we'd have them available for... because this isn't going to be the only automation area. This is just going to be... I've got a lot of space now and I can scale out. You know, depending on what I end up needing, I can scale this all. I have plenty of space to scale it. This is just going to be for these items that are coming up through that resource highway here. So what I'm thinking we could do is we could set up a quick, easy automation for pipes, since we are going to need those. And maybe have them added in... This is actually maybe going to change. I think I'm going to want more gun turret automation. But, I mean, right now it's just waiting on iron. This is what it's waiting on, so... it's actually not too bad. Copper's headed up here. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, let's actually set up a... Oh, that's steel. Uh-oh. Okay, we're actually pulling out too much of the coal, so I've got to shut off that inserter. It's pulling too much right now, and it's not able to get enough over here. So I think what I need to do is actually ratio this. Instead of having that inserter, because it's just pulling all the coal, you know. Let's actually make a splitter here. And then we'll just kind of ratio out this coal. Instead of just taking every last drop of it. We'll set this up like... We'll do that. And then put our splitter here. So it's going to split that coal off. There we go. Okay. That'll be a little bit better. We shouldn't run out of coal over here anymore. So, which after concrete, I'm going to start researching solars. So hopefully that'll help. I don't know what it actually takes to make solars. Nothing actually expensive. Copper, steel, and electronic circuits. I was expecting it to take, like, I don't know, plastic or something like that, so you have to wait till oil processing before you can do it. But okay, so what we're going to do over here, this is where we've got steel that comes up. Oh, that comes up along through here. Normally. Normally we would, or iron, not steel. Let's see, let's order 1, 2, 3... 4. Let's do 4 assembling machines for now. We'll get those ordered, and let me get a couple underground belts as well. I love my underground belts. And let's see, where do I want to pull the iron out from? We'll pull the iron out right here. And then we're just going to kind of wrap it out. Wrap it over like that. Bring it up, and then we're going to take it underground right there. Bring it up. This may change a bit. We'll see. I mean, honestly, a lot of this, in all reality, a lot of this is going to change once we no longer have to do all of our... once we're not doing any of our mining here. A lot of this is going to change. Okay, so what we're going to do, I need to hook this into the grenades over there. And finding a line where I can do this is the tricky part. I'll tell you what, let's actually pull this up, this up, this up for just a minute. We are going to shift all of this down by 1. Okay, so just like that, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is, let's see, underground belts. Let me go get some more steel plates, or iron plates. I keep wanting to call them steel. We're going to deal with this stuff in just a second. I just want to get the last thing that's going to be coming down this line. I want to get it plugged in. Okay, I'm going to have to do an advanced, or a fast underground belt. It's got to make just an absolute ton of iron gears. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to have assembling stations. We've got 4 of these. We're going to have these setting like here, 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 here. And this is actually too far out. Let me pull up this stuff. I want this belt line to run up right along here. And we'll just run it to about right there is fine. And we'll do that. Let's remove this stuff. We're going to curve that over. We're going to take this stuff underground like that. So iron plates are going to start coming up through here. And we are going to tell this that it's going to make pipes. And then copy and paste. And then we're going to set up a few inserters here. Like that. And we'll run our electric over. And so this is going to start producing pipes for us. And then what we're going to do is... This is not right. Oh my gosh. I need to shift all this over by 1. Alright. 1 second. Like, it couldn't be something that was easy to fix. It's got to be, I got to move everything. Okay, we're going to have inserter right there. Assembling station. Okay, you're going to make pipes. Copy, paste. Power lines, please. There we go. Now we're making pipes. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a transport belt line that comes out like right here and just brings everything up like that. We're going to run it behind this line to about right there. And, whoops. No, stop making that. We're going to take our fast underground belts and bring them out to here. That's what we're going to do. And now what we're going to do is we are just going to put down inserters setting here, 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 here. And I'm actually probably going to change these. Let's order some medium poles. And we'll actually pull these up, in fact. and put down medium electric pole, medium electric pole. Okay. So there we go. Now we're producing pipes, and they should be coming out. They're going on the other side of the grenade line. Okay. So we've got, coming up here, we've got pipes, grenades, stone walls, military research kits, gun turrets, and the piercing rounds. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Of course, we don't have any gun turrets at the moment. That's because it's using all of them for military research. But hopefully once we speed it up or something, I don't know. I mean, the thing about the military research stuff, I don't know how much we really need to speed it up, because I'm going to let these things stockpile. I'm going to start letting all this stuff kind of stockpile up. The military research is only used for like a few things. Basically stuff that relates to, you know, the military research lines and stuff. So I don't know if we really need just hordes of the stuff coming out, or if we just let stockpile build up, you know, amounts of it. And then when we need it, you know, it's there and it kind of kicks through the research, and then, you know, maybe the next research isn't combat related, you know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let it, you know, we actually haven't even used these things yet, so we'll play it by ear. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to bring out, that's going to be altogether 6 things that need to come over here, basically to here, like top to bottom. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let's see, let's make 6 more steel chests. And then we're going to want 5 more fast inserters. Or actually, no, I need filtered inserters. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're just going to bring these up. I guess I should start here. We'll bring those up like that. This is going to curve over. Let's make an underground belt for now. Probably end up changing it to a fast one, but for now I'd like to save on my resources. Bring it underground like that. And this is going to come around right in here. Oh, wait a second. I'm getting, well, I can't put it right there. That's fine. I'll just pull this up. I'm about to put it all in chests anyways, so we'll bring it underground right here instead. Let's see. We're going to bring this out to like right here. Okay, and then we're going to put an underground belt right here. We're going to bring this out to like, yeah, right there. And bring this out, curve it back along. Let's see. We're going to bring this to right there. Then we're going to curve this down and curve it back like that. Yeah. And then actually right here, we'll go ahead and curve it down like that. And we're going to bring it down to right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a, let's get ourselves 5, 6 filtered inserters. And we'll go ahead and start putting down some of our steel chests. So, whoops, I didn't need another one of those. I always do that. We're going to put a steel chest here, steel chest here. Filtered inserter right there and there. This one is going to get military science packs. This one is going to get stone walls. And then we just have to run this under the power over like that. For now, this might change. We'll see. And then let me dump these into there. These into there. And the stone walls, we're going to go ahead and limit those to like there. I think that's plenty of them. Military science packs. We'll just let it fill up. That's fine. And this one, we'll limit it to like right there. Same as these for now. This may change, but okay. So we've got those coming in, and then we need to bring in the piercing rounds and gun turrets. And let's see. We're gonna bring these up to like right there. Underground belt it. Bring it up right there. And just bring these down along like that. curve that. Let's get transport belts. Oh wait, not quite there. Curve it right there. And that's going to come down to right there. Then we're going to set up a filtered inserter here, filtered inserter here. This one is going to get piercing round magazines. And this one is going to get whatever else, gun turrets. Okay. Steel chest. Steel chest. Now, eventually, I will say this whole setup, and I think I mentioned it before, but this whole setup is actually probably going to get rearranged a lot. Because right now, I don't even know like what all ammos I'm going to need and stuff like that. So eventually, I'd like to have the ammos together, you know, maybe stone walls and gates and gun turrets and things like that together, you know, kind of organized. Right now, it's not really organized. I do plan on organizing it. It's just right now, I don't, you know, it's my first time through the game. I don't know what all's in here. I don't have the slightest clue, and I don't care to, like, look to make sure, you know, I've got everything and all that, because I don't even know what all I'm going to automate and stuff like that. So this is going to be a very fluid design that changes probably quite a bit as Factorio continues onwards. So, okay, we're going to bring these around. Filtered inserter, there. This one is going to get grenades. This one is going to get pipes. Power. There we go. Okay, so those are all running. And we now have lots of other things coming in here. And then, of course, once I bring up these science packs, that stuff will be here too. I just haven't connected up the transport line. So, alright, so that stuff is now all going to its appropriate places. And we have, from up here, we have lots of access to a lot of different things, right? And that's really all that's going to come up through this resource highway. I'm going to go ahead and bring this down. This is eventually going to have our science packs that come up through here. But I've got stuff in the way all the time. But see, where this comes up, that's eventually going to just go straight up. Science packs aren't going to be here. We're going to have probably more science pack automation over here, but science packs themselves, I mean, the labs aren't going to be sitting here. So, okay, so now, let me double check on our power line. It's backed up. Good, that's what I wanted to see. Which that all needs to get redone here soon as well. We will. It's just a matter of getting over to it. Okay, our concrete research is finished. So let's go ahead and start another research. And I actually wanted to look at something. The automated rail transportation enables building train stops to set up automated train routes. I want to do that. Because that's actually something that we're going to need. I am going to get the solars, but I do need this for next episode stuff. And it actually isn't going to take that long. It's only 30 seconds a piece. That's not too bad. And then we're going to pop up here. And let's grab ourselves a little bit of this ammo. Let's actually grab all this ammo. And I want to go out in the car because the car actually shreds enemies now and nests and stuff. And I did turn this back on. I noticed whenever I cut that this wasn't running anymore. I had moved it and I hadn't set back up the assembling machines. But my plan is next episode we are actually going to start pushing outside of the base because I am just about out of stone here. Like if we take a look, oh gosh. Right here we have 2.4 thousand stone left. Over here there's 14,000, but I'm just going to set up like a miner or two there. Iron we're going to be good on for a bit. Copper we're going to be good on for a bit. Coal, maybe. I mean, there's a little bit of coal around in here, not much. It's very minute amounts. But I am going to want to set up for coal as well. But definitely stone next episode, which is way out here. And then we've also got oil over here, which we're going to want to start mining. we're going to start actually pushing out into these areas. And I want to set up automated train routes that bring the resources in from those different areas. Let me go ahead and move this real quick. I guess we'll mine up that like 170 sitting there. There's not much left. Not much at all. This I'm actually probably just going to like hand mine. Okay, there we go. But I would like to, next episode, I'd like to get solars and the automated rail transportation. It's probably going to take a couple episodes before we get, you know, all of that set up. Because we're going to have to set up, for the first time, we're going to have to set up our, you know, our whole input system for resources. Because eventually iron, stone, oil, uranium, coal, all that stuff is going to be coming in from the rail system. Kind of automated hub, so to speak. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to take the car out, though, because I want to show you... let me actually get out of this for just a minute. Let me check the inventory on this. Let me fill it up with coal, and let's toss in, like, some ammo. I've learned not to put all my ammo in there, because then I end up blowing it up, and it's bad. I've actually been getting attacked. Like, if you look at the map here... pollution... This southern section, I did knock out a couple nests down here, but this southern section, there's a pretty big nest there. There's also one over here I wouldn't mind taking out, one there, but I've been being attacked from this direction, and I actually don't have much of the map over here explored, because where our radars were set up, which are actually going to be shifting the radars out as we set up little, like, mining outposts. We're going to be shifting those out so we can get more of the map uncovered. But I need to figure out where... Man, that's a lot of coal right there. 2.4 million. Interesting. Okay, I imagine that nest right there is in the pollution area. Okay, I'm going to show you how awesome, in case you're not familiar, with the bullet damage and stuff research that we've been getting, plus upgrading to the piercing rounds, this machine gun is a monster. Like, look at it just shred those. I can almost get them like in a single pass. Like, it just annihilates those nests. And so I can pretty easily just do circles here and just burn down the nest, not worry about the biters themselves and the spitters. And then I can just go on, you know, in towards the next nest. Oh, there's a nice lake here. I like it. I am thinking about the mining outpost. Oh, there's a little one right here. I hate when the sun goes down. It gets so dark. I'm thinking our mining outposts are going to be solar-based for power. Because I'm not necessarily going to have a lot of water around, you know. Necessarily any water nearby. And I don't really want to have to run power all the way out there. So I'm kind of thinking that solar might be our best bet. Let me actually repair this. And let me order some more repair packs. I use these things like pretty regularly. But I'm thinking like solars and accumulators should be the way that we do power, which I've got to get. I'm actually not for sure. I do like to take out those worms. Because I've noticed they will actually damage the car pretty quick. There we go. I'm just like, it's like a moving tank at this point. With this, like, the better ammo and stuff, it makes a huge difference. It really does. I can pretty much just go and destroy these nests just back to back like this, which is wonderful. I do need to repair the car, but it makes my car a lot harder to kill at this point, because I can actually just like shred things and just stay moving a whole lot easier. Rocks, of course, are still bad news. Got to avoid those things. Trees, I don't know, I just ram them. But yeah, this thing is so much better with the piercing rounds. So much better. I imagine it'll get even better once we get like tanks and stuff, but I did want to show you guys that because I haven't taken out a lot of nests. I've taken out like 2. But I was like, I went out with the car with the piercing rounds earlier, and I was like, whoa, this is like night and day different, you know. These rocks, because there's like decorative rocks, so you don't really know which rocks to dodge and stuff. It's hard to be able to tell. Okay, and we ended up finishing that research. It actually didn't take very long for the automatic rail stations, so we do have that available. And I did start solars because I want to get solars, and then I found accumulators in here. It took a little bit. Electric energy accumulators. This is what I would like to get, but to unlock them, we need oil processing, sulfur processing, and batteries. So I do think probably the next thing we're going to research is going to be oil processing. I do believe. And then we can move into, you know, sulfur processing and get sulfuric acid and sulfur. And I believe that comes from uranium. The sulfur does, I think. So we'll get on that stuff here soon, because I would like to get solars and accumulators. But I think for this base over here, there is water right there. So what I'll probably do is just string power over from there. Set up a little boiler system that runs our miners. And actually we might, I don't know. Because our train depot is going to be right down in here. So, I don't know. We'll get into that next episode. It's going to take a couple episodes to get all that stuff set up. And I'm probably going to have to take out this section before we push on into that area, maybe. Because there is a nest there. I'll go out there and take it out. But, modular armor, which has like night vision and stuff. I want it. I want it so bad. But anyways, we'll start getting into that stuff next episode, especially trains. And then we'll probably, once we get some of our little like mining areas set up, then we'll move over to back to automating. But I think we need to get some legitimate mining going, and hopefully it'll be enough mining once we get everything set up. Because I do want to increase the number of miners that we've got going. I've got these over here mining stone, by the way, because there was a bit of stone in there and I want to get it gone. But we'll increase the number of miners that we've got, and in the process I'm sure we'll tackle power and do some of that stuff. And hopefully we'll have a lot more iron coming in by the next time we hit automation, I should think. So that'll be some exciting stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, I need to speed these transport belts up, because I did add like a little bit more mining going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.